Hello, it's June 7th, 2023. It's a SIG Node CI meeting. Welcome, everybody. Today on agenda, we have a few items. Let me share my screen. We'll go over that. You should see my screen now. Okay, first item, do you see it?
Yeah, we can.
Thank you. So first time, Paco wanted to join, but he didn't. Maybe we go with the second item first and then go back. So ARM and multi-NUMA. I see, Swati, you created a pull request.
Yep.
Okay.
I did that today. I just added 3 jobs for CPU manager, memory manager, and topology manager. And it basically uses multi-NUMA test infrastructure. I believe we had added that a few months ago when we were graduating topology manager to GA. So now we should have signals periodically. Just take a look. I wouldn't call myself like the most proficient with test infra jobs, so I would appreciate if people can let me know if everything looks okay.
Great. We just went through the same exercise with standalone tests, so it wouldn't be that.
Yeah, it was very similar. Like all the arguments and everything was similar, other than a few fields that had to be populated differently.
Yeah, so same. Okay. And I checked ARM tests. They're still failing. Let me get a link. So yeah, something is broken with a startup. Need some. I know that a few people already looking into that. We have an issue with this. If it wouldn't be fixed soon, it needs to be. I will try to find people. Okay. So let's go to this Uber issue. Teams periodically create these issues on perma-failing jobs. And this time is not an exception. So yeah, few tests. Let's take a look at details. So this one. Yeah, I think it's done because 2 PRs mentioned and they're both merged. ARM64 failing. Yes, we just added it and it never worked. I mentioned Ike who created the ARM64 tests. Okay, so some other person trying to look at this. Okay, so let's see if there will be any progress on ARM. Eviction tests, cry evictions. Well, this is different. This is like infrastructure failing. I think I approved this. Yeah, this was a very strange bug with feature gates not initialized, and it caused some panic. This should be merged soon. Not into it, flaky. Is Ryan on the call? No. So Ryan was assigned to this. Check with Ryan. It's interesting. So it's some SSH problem. Okay, I'm not sure which test is this. Testing node. Yeah, it's something under SIG testing. I'm not sure. Okay, let me put an action item on agenda to follow up on ownership and why we have this. I don't know what canary means. Let's see, is Brian here? No, Brian wasn't here. Okay. This is not assigned to anybody. Oh yeah, because it's just created yesterday. Okay, let's handle it during triage. And CPU manager. Yeah, it's because of 93, cost 93. Mike, can you take a look at this? I think it just bumps them family, image family.
Yeah, I can take a look into this. I think we can move to the next one or see for the later one.
But I think it's a good practice just to go through all image files that runs against master and bump them.
Yeah, I think I can do this. I know Cos 97 uses the same configuration. If you want to upload something newer, we just need to verify that the signal driver is it matches.
Yeah, I think we need to run all the master tests on the same image family, so we know for sure that we're testing everything uniformly.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let me see if we can go through the latest one. If not, I'll update to 97 for now.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. We only need to triage this one, and if Ryan cannot work on this, we need to reassign. Okay, let's go through triage then. I think I opened most of them already. So Swati registered to Kubernetes.
Yeah. So recently we came across an issue where after kubelet restart, we were noticing unexpected behavior. So that led me to use sample device plugin for testing kubelet restart behavior. And I noticed that the device plugin wasn't, this is the sample device plugin that we have in tree, and it wasn't re-registering itself after kubelet restart. And that was because we were only allowing it to register once. I made a couple of changes just to make sure that we have the ability of re-registering once the device plugin, once the kubelet is restarted, or this could be any other scenario like node reboot and things like that. So that's the kind of rationale for the change, and we are currently looking into some of the changes that we made as part of device manager to make sure that from kubelet restart perspective everything is in order.
Did you add in a loop? Is there a loop around this function?
Well, you see there's a for loop in the else itself. So that is to ensure. So there are two
Oh,
scenarios. One is when there's a register control file specified, and that is like a trigger file in the sample device plugin that triggers registration. And this is used for cases where we don't want the device plugin to register. And this was useful in some of the end-to-end tests that we had implemented. And by default, we want to ensure that the device plugin registers itself. So the second, the else part of it is corresponding to that.
I see. So before it was just a select, and now it's.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wonder if you need to have a sleep here, but yeah, maybe somebody can review. Anybody
Sure.
want to review? Okay, I can take a look. I already looked on most of it.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
see this deletion of rejected ports after code restart. Oh yeah, I looked at it and I think, I mean, this is mostly code changes, but what caught my eye is restart functionality in a test. So what is happening here is Kubernetes stopped and then some actions happening, like some registration and registration of pods. And then Kubernetes starts again. So there is an expectation that there will be a period of time when Kubernetes is not running. I remember Francesco was saying that there are some cases when test is running with Kubernetes as a system daemon. So Kubernetes will restart even if we like just killed him with a stop. So I was hoping that Francesco will be on the call and will be able to share some experience. If not, I can just comment here.
Maybe, yeah, just comment and CC Francesco, and please CC me as well. I'm currently looking into some of the kubelet restart scenarios.
So other than that, this is mostly product code. I will move it out of this CI group. Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, so it's just a chore. I make comparison to book consent. Same. Edit E2E test case to revert resources size patch. Is it not end-to-end? Yeah, not end-to-end. Code resize. Oh, it's for in place. Interesting. It's very strange to see main inside the test. Yeah, same question. So I have to do +1. There is no +1. Typos. Okay, this is what we discussed during the triage of this constantly failing tests. So serial container D. Are all the tests failing or just few of them? Oh, this is a test that you're talking about, Swati, right? With Kubernetes restart.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. I was talking in the context of device plugins, but it could be the same thing. This is DRE,
DRA, yeah.
not this one actually.
Okay, so not this one. But it's also failing. Yeah, I wonder why it's in. It's different. The resource usage test is not DRA. Oh, this one is flaking. Points with 0-second interval. Okay. Anybody interested to take a look? Yeah, failure is very interesting. It looks like creation of a bunch of pods is slow. We just need to understand why it's slow, why it's exceeded 0.6 seconds, I would assume. Nobody interested to take a look. Okay, let me see myself and I'll see if I can find somebody. Okay. DRA failing, it's what we looked at. Interesting. Yes. Yeah, I don't think it's the same. This is about or maybe it's about unit tests. Oh yeah, it's pull. Oh, yeah, I think this is closed one. It's green. I'm not sure which one. Oh, easy. Oh, it was switched to cryo. Okay, that's why we can find it. We're closing for now. Okay, easy. Good. I think we're done with test side of it. Things. Anything else? I suggest we go to the bug triage. 10 bucks. Okay. Okay, graceful termination hangs when pod is rejected at admission time. So if there is a pod that wasn't admitted, graceful termination hits pod is never deleted, and daemon set can't create a new pod because I think that this one still exists. It's a regression 127.
Clinton's patches landed in 127, right? Pod workers.
Yeah, that's why he's mentioned. So there is a daemon set controller issue, separate one. Is the PR we just looked at? Is a restart? Yeah. Okay, so maybe it's called as this. So I'll assign to George, assign to Mihai. The array docs marked as new. Great. Somebody assigned. I will just accept it. It doesn't report anything when it fails to prepare dynamic resources. Okay. I think it has enough details. Somebody suggested not condition. Oh, pod condition. Okay. Yeah, I'll triage for now, but maybe we don't need this bug anymore if it's part of enhancement work. Okay, this is one looped. Assigned. Just have somebody assigned. Stale wording username spaces page. I think this page is very new and it already has stale wording. Yeah, 125. Somebody already took this bug. I think Rodrigo created original wording. Yeah, I will let Rata figure it out. Children's prompt doesn't start when setting period seconds 3600. Or maybe it's because of jitter time. So before we start a prop, we do a jitter, and jitter is based on some random seeds that we use, and we multiply it by a period. Yeah, jitter time. Okay. CPU manager state is not updated when pod is deleted. Okay, somebody didn't receive the hook.
If I remember correctly, at least in device manager, when you have a checkpoint file, there's no update at the time of deletion. There's only update at the time of creation. And say if we had a subsequent pod that was requesting CPUs, the checkpoint file would be updated later. That's my understanding. I can take a look at this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's what, yeah. I see Francesca saying that.
Okay. Thank you, Sati. Kubernetes fails to throttle pod so that it falls resized CPU limit. Okay, so it's in place update probably. Okay, what are the instructions? Okay, yeah, it's in place upgrade. Okay, decrease CPU limit. Okay, 127, yeah, because it's alpha feature. Yeah, feature gate works. Yeah, I wonder if we can check that C group was updated. I mentioned Vinay. Okay. Stop terminating state if tainted node is power cycled. Okay, another restart. I remove taint immediately. Eventually pods get removed. Okay. Actually, it would be nice to have a Kubel log. Let's ask for Kubel log first. Because we need to understand if
Sergey, do you want to check with him if he sees this issue in 126 as well?
I think they mentioned that they
Oh,
don't see it in
okay.
126. They only see it in 127. Need 127. Also interesting if I do it immediately or after comes up. I can't spell. Okay. See if we will get any more information. Code resource metric container start time seconds. Time step equal to container start time. Yeah, this wouldn't be expected. Start time. Okay, somebody already. Okay, there is already PR for this. I would love to get SIG implementation. Just in case. There seems to be a regression. Should go send the PR. Okay. Okay, I think we're out of bugs. Yeah, this is. We only have 10 minutes left. At some point, we need to review the recent needs information. Maybe it can take a few. Okay, this one we just looked. We just made it here. And so it's not the right date. Or just triage robot. Just robot update. Okay, interesting. One, get into state. Eviction manager checks the disk usage of dead containers. I remember we've been confused what dead containers mean here and why disk usage is important. Example, pod A has one living container with 5 GB usage and 0 GB, and one dead container whose disk usage is 10 GB. So what is dead container here? Dead container here refers to the container that was terminated by killing the pod's init process. Pod's init process. Is it init container? Let's see if there is an init container. Nope. There is no init container. So init process, what they do? Okay, they kubectl exec can write something. And they're writing 10 GB in pod B. And kill itself. Kill the process. Again, it being restarted. Now it has 1 living container with 5 GB and pod B with 2 containers. House has 2 containers. One of them is dead. There is no mounts. They just write in temp. Ten gigabytes. Okay, does anybody wants to try to repro? That's very strange. So container is dead, but it's still occupying some memory on disk. I'll remove new version. What version they repro it? Oh, it's 121. Okay. Maybe have time for a couple more. Sharing GPU on multiple containers feasible. There are some drivers from. Should be a bug. Is it bug? Okay, it's not a bug.
And it's very old. I believe DRA allows this to some extent now.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure how I opened it because it's not in SIG node. Sorry. Okay. State. Okay, so it cannot report its metrics. Okay. Containerd issue as a trigger. Okay. Okay, the person is complaining that when node is using too much memory, all sorts of strange effects happening, especially when killer starts killing processes randomly. Okay. .25 and the runtime not specified. Interesting. Okay, there are some logs. Okay. So we almost out of time, and I will move it to triage, and we'll triage next time. Okay, let's try to triage next time and see if we can improve it. I like the idea to change this to make the timeout here. Sounds as a good next step. Okay, anything else for today? Thank you everybody coming. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.